Hello everyone, Mason X here. Today we're gonna do a deep dive into the Link's camera control, which most people might have a problem as a starter. And we're still gonna use World of Warcraft here to demonstrate, but it should work in any other game. And I'm gonna show you two types of camera control today. Now first, we wanna try a new feature. We go Setting, Browse Models, and download World of Warcraft Hardcore Mage model. Once successfully downloaded, you can load my World of Warcraft Hardcore model. This will give you all my settings for my Hardcore Mage that I used for my stream. And now we're gonna navigate to the Movement tab, find the camera link, and we're gonna delete this one. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how I build my camera control for hardcore AoE farm mage from scratch. Okay, for World of Warcraft, we wanna hold our right mouse key. For most other game, you don't need this. And we're gonna switch to the mouse control for camera and shooting activated. And you can switch between left or right hand for mouse control. And here you wanna modify the X sensitivity for horizontal sensitivity and Y sensitivity for vertical sensitivity. This is different, depends on your mouse or your camera, your screen size. And we want to change this to the hold state. This will keep your mouse activated while you're in a certain pose. Just like holding the key, it will hold the turn on state for your mouse. Okay, now let's change the name of this link to camera. Okay, let's add a pose. And like I said before, in most scenarios you want to track both of your arms. And let's go. You guys might already know my favorite pose for camera control is always my left arm up and the right arm control the camera, like there's an imaginary screen in front of me. Whenever I do this pose, it's camera time. Capture.
Pose captured.
Okay, after pose captured, you want to imagine yourself in different combat scenarios that you want to control the camera. Try to find the lowest similarity. And we're gonna give the similarity a little bit room. I think maybe 97% is the number. Okay. Now let's check the similarity change when we use our right hand to control the camera. Okay, maybe 70% is like the lowest. Okay, sometimes even go under 70, but I think 70% is the number, right? And mostly vertical should be fine. Yeah, vertical should be fine.
Save data.
Saving.
Okay, now let's change the similarity. Change the default one to 97. This is the one that's gonna activate the mouse. And change the other one to 70. Okay, maybe not 70. 74, 73. This is the one gonna deactivate the mouse. Okay, we save. Go.
System activate.
Motion detection
Okay,
activated.
pretty smooth. As you can see, we can turn to whatever direction we want while we're moving, drifting. Let's jump, follow this road, turn around. All good, right? If you're experiencing lag when you control the camera, it's most likely there's a lag between your camera, from your camera. It will happen to people using a very high-end camera, or you are simply using your phone as a camera, because phone camera can be very powerful, like modern phone camera, right? You can try to switch your camera to a USB 3 port. It will reduce latency, of course. And if your camera have a setting software, try to bring down the resolution and the image quality. The Link don't need that very high resolution images. And if you have been playing with the camera for a while, you may already notice, especially in World of Warcraft, when you move your cursor accidentally to the UI, it will end up you can't control the camera, right? So do have a pose that can reset your cursor back to the center of the character. like I have in my model. You can even try to center your mouse every time before you move the camera, but that will introduce a little bit lag. Also, you might notice when I control the camera, I always remember to put the other arm down first. Always left arm, left, right, you see? But if you're a beginner, you might forget to put the other arm down, which will result you constantly pointing downward, right? Which can be annoying for a beginner. Now let's be creative. What if we're not only using one pose to trigger the camera, we also add a hitbox. Okay, let's draw a very big square occupy the upper area of my camera image. Now, if my right hand down a certain distance, it won't bring the camera down. Capture.
Pose captured.
Save data.
Saving.
Okay, now you are in a more advanced tutorial, so let's scroll our mouse wheel, change to the end logic, select to the same right width we control the camera. Okay, now these two need to be satisfied at the same time to control mouse. System activate.
Motion detection activated.
Okay, when I bring my right hand down, you can see it won't bring the camera down anymore. This is just one example of be creative and try to find your best way to control the camera. Okay, what we have been talking about is actually turning and the camera, right? What if we only want to look around? In World of Warcraft, it's holding the left mouse key. Let's create a new link. Hold left mouse, and we're also gonna create a mouse control. Hold this, and we want it to be a little bit sensitive because we want to look around, right? A little bit sensitive on horizontal and the Y, which is vertical. Okay, and we gonna add a new pose for this. We also shake both hands. Let's capture.
Pose captured.
Okay, also we're gonna try in close combat. How we want the similarity, we want to trigger this camera. Okay, and then we try the similarity change when we actually moving the camera. This is gonna be our exit similarity. Save data.
Saving.
Okay, 98. Exit similarity may be 83. Okay, let's try this, and we're gonna call it camera 2 gonna be so lame, so we're gonna call it look. Okay, we check everything. Are we on hold? Save, go. System activate.
Motion detection activated.
Okay, now we control the camera normally, and now we running and look around. And if we want to turn to that direction, we do this pose. Okay, we are in the turning camera now. Now, when you are getting more into motion gaming, you will find turn to a certain direction with a pose. It's very, very useful. We do have to tell how you set up in World of Warcraft in our tutorial, in our World of Warcraft tutorial. And I also told you, like, I really like this back kick and the turn around for World of Warcraft. We do a blizzard here, we slowly turning ourselves, right? Running away a little bit, quick turn, do another blizzard. This is basically how I do AoE farming.
System off. System off.
And you can check out my post for this back kick by simply check out my Mage Hardcore model, go movement, pivot. You can check my similarities and try it yourself. Now, just like arms, in most cases you want to track both of your legs, right? Tracking one leg doesn't make a point, like you always use two legs, right? And check the similarity and let it remember your own.
Saving.
So basically you download my mode, change the key binding and replace my pose with yours is the fastest way. Okay, at last, let's try to set up a quick turn in a totally different game, Elden Ring. Again, we download our Elden Ring model, Simple Mage, load the Elden Ring model, and try to see how I do a quick turn in Elden Ring. Okay, in Elden Ring I simply lean left for a quick turn. You can check my similarity setting and replace my pose with yours. Okay, let's first demonstrate it.
Motion detection activated.
Okay, we are connected to Elden Ring with some left, right. You see, I back kick for the roll, right? And this is for charging. And you see, okay, I lean left, I turn back, lean left, turn back. And you can double click to edit the already added mouse relative movement. Try to find your number for your perfect turn. Sometimes a small change in number will have a good effect. And you may notice here, I only tracked my birdie. Okay, let's take a look actually. When do you want to track your birdie? When do you want to only track arms and legs? When your birdie actually turn left, turn right, you can see this birdie shape changes. That's when you want to like lean left, lean right, right? If you only move your arms, your birdie shape didn't change. You might do not want to include your birdie because it will bring down the accuracy. And if you lean front or lean back, as long as you see the similarity changes, it means it's a good pose to add your birdie. Okay, I guess that's all for today's video.